We've looked at spillover in weeks and months. We've looked at spillover between the sun and moon. Now let's zoom out to the longest time scale most people never notice. The stars themselves are moving, slowly, very, very slowly, but they're moving. And that movement, pure spillover. Most people think they're just 1 year, 365 days, right? Actually, there's two kinds of years. The sidereal year, time for the sun to return to the same position relative to the background stars, as observed from Earth, 365.25 days, and the tropical year, time for the sun to return to the same equinox position, which is the seasonal cycle, 365.2421 days. The difference is 0.014 days per year, which equals 20 minutes a year of stellar drift, which is called precession. Wait, you're thinking, that's tiny spillover. Who cares about 20 minutes? But watch what happens when it accumulates. 20 minutes per year doesn't sound like much, but if you scale it up, 20 minutes a year times 72 years is about 1 full day. So every 72 years, the stars shift by 1 full day relative to the seasons. If you keep going, 1 day per 72 years times 360 equals 360 days over 25,920 years, which is a great year. 360 is the full circle in degrees, not coincidentally. Every 25,920 years, the stars complete 1 full rotation through the seasons. This is called precession of the equinoxes. Ancient astronomers knew about it. Modern astronomy measures it precisely, but most people have never heard of it. But why does this matter? Here's what this 20-minute annual spillover creates. The stars you see on your birthday this year aren't in the exact same position as last year at the exact same time. They've shifted 20 minutes worth of sky. Won't notice it year to year, won't notice it in your lifetime, but over centuries, millennia, the entire night sky slowly rotates through the zodiac. Right now, in 2025, spring equinox happens with the sun in Pisces, the age of Pisces. 2,160 years from now, the spring equinox will happen with the sun in Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. 25,920 years total, full cycle back to starting position. This means ancient Egyptians saw different stars at the spring equinox than we do. Medieval astrologers saw different alignments than ancient Babylonians. Your great-great-great-grandchildren will see different stars on the same calendar date, and the sky never repeats within human lifetime or the span of civilizations. If there were no spillover, same stars on same dates forever, no precession, static sky, frozen cosmos, but because of that 20-minute spillover, constant slow drift, ever-changing sky, unique configurations for each era, living cosmos. Pause on those numbers for a second. 72 and 25,920. Why these specific numbers? Well, 72, a highly composite number, it's divisible by many numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 18, 24, 36, and 72. Appears in sacred architecture worldwide. It shows up in the human heartbeat. Average resting, 72 BPM. Exactly 1/5 of 360. 360 divided by 5 is 72. 25,920 equals 72 times 360. The great year, the great cycle. And the great year also has spillover. It's infinite. It's not even mathematically possible to even figure out. It's crazy. This is God. You know, if cosmic spillover were random, we'd expect 83.7 degrees, 80.3.7 years per degree of precession, unusable and messy, 19,342 years for a full cycle, no pattern, incomprehensible numbers, but we get exactly 72 years per degree, 25,920 years for a full 360-degree cycle. Perfect mathematical harmony. This is design spillover, close enough to create patterns, far enough to create variation, mathematical enough to recognize intelligence, messy enough to prevent mechanical determinism. That 20-minute annual stellar spillover means every moment in history has unique celestial conditions. Ancient Egypt built the pyramids under different stars than Renaissance Europe painted the Sistine Chapel. The American Revolution happened under a different sky alignment than the invention of the internet. You were born under a cosmic configuration that has never existed before and will never exist again. Not just which zodiac sign, but the exact positions of all stars relative to the seasons on that exact date, and relative to the sun and moon. If the stars perfectly synchronized with the seasons, no spillover, it would be the same cosmic configuration every year. Every birthday identical to past birthdays. Every era repeating previous eras. No cosmic uniqueness, deterministic repetition. But because of that stubborn 20-minute spillover, it's never the same configuration twice. Every moment cosmically unique. Every era navigating different celestial influences. Cosmic variation equals space for free will, even in the stars, because you are a star. So the spillover scales from days. Your weekly calendar doesn't fit your monthly. Months, moon and sun don't sync. Years, seasonal year versus star year, 20-minute spillover. Millennia, 25,920-year great year cycle, which also has spillover. Each scale has its own spillover. Each spillover creates variation. Each variation prevents mechanical repetition. The stars themselves refuse to stay locked into place. And that cosmic drift, that's your freedom written in the sky, written in the stars, as you've heard. And that's part 5 done. The spillover keeps scaling up, but there's one more massive piece we haven't talked about yet. And I know this might get a little boring at times, but this is necessary because of where this series is going. And trust me, it's mind-blowing, but you have to know the foundational underlying mechanism for where I'm going with this series. And I knew it was going to be a little bit boring at first, and I knew there's going to be some parts that got a little bit stagnant, but at the end of the day, I promise you it will be worth it. The Dusty Truth signing off. Peace.